In this tutorial, we're going to discuss how to set up your autoresponder. There are many different kinds of autoresponders, but the most reliable thus far is Aweber, and that's how we're going to focus the tutorial. So basically, you've signed up for your dollar trial or whatever the case is, or you have an Aweber. What you want to do is log in and click login. Fill in your customer information. At this point, I'm assuming that you already filled out the information that's required, and what we want to do is create a list. So you do that here by clicking on this create and manage list. Okay, now what you do is click on this green button, says create a new list. Once you click on that green button, then what you want to do is go ahead and put a list name. Okay, so we're going to go test 1 2 3. Let's see if this works. A B C. This is used by all members, so I mean this here might not be what you want. So test 1 2 3 ABC is the list name. Okay, you want to close this off. It's pretty annoying. It's not needed. And then what you want to do is list description. Just give it a short description. This is a test list. Okay. If you want, you could put, for example, if it's about the lead bar, do whatever you want here. It doesn't matter what it is, or if it's MLM secret code, or whatever you're discussing here, you want to make it known to them. So this is just a test list. This is the name that they're going to get. Okay, as far as on their email. So this is what will show up from this person, and then you want to put your valid email address. Okay, whichever one you want to use, and it's got to. They do not accept Gmails or Yahoos, any free things. It's got to be a domain-based email message. Okay, email. And then this contact information, if you want to edit it, you can do that here. But I'm assuming that's all done. Company, all this other stuff is not needed. And what you want to do is notifications. If you want to be notified every time somebody joins your list, then you go ahead and you can call it whatever you want. For example, lead, because in this way you'll know what's happening, where it's coming from, and then you can always take this off in the future. So lead bar prospect, let's say this is somebody that way I can associate it, and then you just go ahead and put whatever email address you want here, and you can do your Gmail here. It's not a problem. So then we add this in there. It'll pop up here. Now you got to remember to always click Save Settings. Okay, you can add another email, whatever you want. Click on Save Settings, and now we go to step 2. Okay, now step 2 is a confirmation message. You can tick this off, and a lot of internet marketers do this. And that simply means that they don't have to confirm. It's called a double opt-in. So as soon as they fill in their email on your list, on that form of yours that you've put out, then what they have to do is confirm it. Okay, but if you click on here, then they don't have to confirm it. Okay, you know what? You're going to get more leads if you click on off, but the leads are not as good of leads. So I would suggest leaving this on. Then you just want to make a quick adjustment here. It's going, okay, and just put in, don't change any of the other wording, or else you'll have to wait till they go ahead. So I just go ahead and put test 1 2 3 site, whatever your site is, or lead bar site. Okay, whatever, so you don't make too many changes. Okay, you don't need to fit in any of this stuff. And then what you want to do is click on Save List Settings again. Okay, that's it. That's it for that. Okay, now what we're going to do here is continue on with messages. And the messages, all you want to do is click on Messages. We're going to make a quick message. And you can add a follow-up message, or if you've got a campaign number, which I'm hoping to give you guys, and just all you do is put that campaign number right here, and then click on Load Campaign, and automatically it'll fill up with all the messages that is already someone else has, like myself, for example. Okay, if not, then what you want to do is create a message, and then you click on Create Message, And if you've included the name field in your form, well, you can personalize. So here, the subject matter, you want to put the subject matter like, hey, here is the info, okay? Or hey, and then we want to highlight there and personalize it, and first name fix, okay, dot dot dot. So hey, whatever their name is that they put in the form, if you didn't ask for a name, then don't put this. So hey Bob, here's the information, okay? Then you want to go ahead and do the HTML message. Hey, again, you can do the same thing, personalize, first name fix, comma, enter, and then write, I hope you love this, etc., etc. And then you want to put a link. So here's how you put a link. You put it wherever you want. You click on this little button here. Then you can put whatever you want on there as far as link goes. How about we just call http http:// mysite.com. Okay, and if you've got a page, / page.html. Okay, and you copy that. You can put whatever you want on this link text. It doesn't have to say anything. You can say like, here's the page, but I kind of like to do this anyway. Then you paste it in here, okay, and you can open it in the same window or new window. You decide which one you want. Oops, closed on me. Let me just move this up so you guys can see it. And then you just click insert, and what it did is insert it, and then you go take care, bye. Just rushing here, but then put your name, whatever your name is. Okay, you should sometimes copy stuff down in here, but it's not needed. Most people have HTML. I mean, yeah, exactly. So once you've done all that, then you can decide if it's going out immediately. Because it's the first message, it will say immediately, okay? When you do your second message, you can decide when you want it sent out, okay? You can press preview here to look at it, okay? And if it looks good and everything looks good, you'll notice it says does not exist. Okay, I haven't created that page, I just made it up. Okay, you can do it this way and then create the page. Just remember, you need to create a page called page. Now, for now, I'm just going to ignore, and I'm going to save that message. It's as simple as that, okay? So here it is. There's the message. Okay, if I want to edit, if I don't, I'll just click on save message. Okay. Again, it's asking me for this. Okay, I'm going to save the message. Let me explain to you by adding another follow-up message. And if we scroll down, you can see now that it asks for intervals. So if I want it sent the next day, I would put 1 day. And then then I create another message and I want it sent immediately the next day, I would put 1 day. Okay, because it's asking you days after previous. So if this is your third message and you want it sent on the next day, you put 1 day after previous. Okay, if you want it 2 days, 3 days, you get the picture. Okay. No subject, etc. Not needed. Okay, I don't need all that. So that's it. You can also press on test here and send the test. Put whatever email you want and send it. If you want 1 and 2 messages, press send and check it out before you go ahead and really save it on there. So one kind of little rule that I like to do is, instead of setting this on the first, well, make sure this one's 100%, because if you got someone on that list, it gets sent automatically. But if it isn't, set it at like 100 days in the future, then do a test, everything's good, come back in here, click on it, okay, and then adjust the date to the next day. Okay. And that concludes setting up the list and setting up one message, and you can go ahead and follow up with many other messages. The next tutorial we're going to discuss how to create a form.